Join me as I dive deep into the habits and mindsets that make successful individuals so resilient, and see if I can adopt them for a week. Resilience is one of those buzzwords that gets thrown around a lot, but what does it really mean? For me, it's the ability to bounce back from setbacks, to keep pushing forward even when the going gets tough. And let's be real, who hasn't faced obstacles and failures on their path to success? It's a crucial element of achieving our goals and living the life we want. Resilience is one of those buzzwords that gets thrown around a lot, but what does it really mean? For me, it's the ability to bounce back from setbacks, to keep pushing forward even when the going gets tough. And let's be real, who hasn't faced obstacles and failures on their path to success? It's a crucial element of achieving our goals and living the life we want. When we think of successful individuals, we often think of their triumphs and accomplishments, but rarely do we consider the challenges they faced along the way. Thomas Edison, the inventor of the light bulb, is famously quoted as saying, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." J.K. Rowling, author of the Harry Potter series, was a single mother living on welfare when she began writing her books. Steve Jobs, co-founder of Apple, was fired from the company he started. These individuals and many others like them have faced incredible setbacks, and yet they persevered, adapted, and ultimately achieved greatness. It's easy to look at successful people and think, oh, they're just naturally talented or lucky. But the truth is, they're not immune to failure. In fact, they've often failed more times than we can even imagine. So what sets them apart? What makes them so resilient in the face of adversity? It's not just their genetics or their background, it's the way they think, feel, and behave in the face of challenges. Consider this. When we encounter obstacles, our initial response is often emotional. We feel frustrated, angry, or defeated. But successful individuals have learned to recognize and regulate their emotions, to step back and assess the situation objectively. They've developed a growth mindset, believing that their abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work. They're adaptable, able to pivot when circumstances change, and they're open to learning from their mistakes. Take Nelson Mandela, for example. Spending 27 years in prison could have broken a lesser person, but Mandela emerged stronger, more determined, and more resilient. He went on to become the first black president of South Africa, leading the country towards democracy and reconciliation. His resilience in the face of unimaginable hardship is a testament to the power of the human spirit. In the early 2000s, Mary Kay Ash, the founder of Mary Kay Cosmetics, faced a major crisis when her company was on the verge of bankruptcy. Instead of giving up, she rallied her team, and together they worked tirelessly to turn the company around. Her resilience paid off, and Mary Kay Cosmetics went on to become one of the most successful companies in the world. Imagine being in Steve Jobs' shoes when he was fired from Apple. It would be easy to give up, to feel like a failure. But Jobs didn't let that setback define him. Instead, he channeled his energy into creating Pixar Animation Studios, which went on to produce some of the most beloved animated films of all time. He didn't let failure hold him back, he used it as an opportunity to learn and grow. So what can we learn from these examples of resilience? Firstly, that it's not about avoiding failure, it's about how we respond to it. It's about having the courage to take risks, to step outside our comfort zones, and to keep pushing forward even when the going gets tough. Resilience is not something you either have or you don't. It's something that can be learned and developed over time. In conclusion, resilience is not just a nice to have. It's a must-have for achieving success. It's the willingness to take risks, to learn from our mistakes, and to keep pushing forward, no matter what. So, I want to hear from you. What's the most challenging situation you faced, and how did you overcome it? Share your stories in the comments below. And if you want to learn more about the habits and mindsets of successful individuals, be sure to check out my next video, where I'll be diving deep into the power of morning routines. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.